Welcome to today's 60-minute Vinyasa yoga class, levels 1-2, beginner through intermediate. My name is Joya. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Start by taking a comfortable seat. You could sit on a cushion or a block and bring attention and awareness to the body. I invite you to lower the gaze or close your eyes and take some deep breaths. Draw your shoulder blades back and together. Tuck your chin and lift the crown of your head to the sky, growing in your spine as though someone's pulling the top of your head with a string up. And breathe. Feeling the belly expand as you inhale. Feeling the belly and the ribs expand as you inhale. Feeling the belly, the ribs, and the chest expand as you inhale. Expanding the entire chest cavity, forward, upwards, and outwards. Filling up with breath. And coming into some seated cat-cows. Push your chest forward. Look up and inhale. Drop the shoulders back, arching the spine forward. Maybe look back and drop the head. And then lower to look at the navel. Hunch forward, draw the belly in. Inhale, cow, expand. Filling on the expansion with air. And exhale, contract. Inhale, open. And come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, interlace the hands forward and round the shoulders, looking to the navel. Interlace the hands behind. And stretch the hands back and away. Maybe look up and back. Bring the hands up. And then lower the forehead to the mat. Bring the hands forward and up. Release the hands to the floor. If you're sitting on something, you can remove it and bring it to the side. And bring your hands forward. And just rest here. Walk your hands, pushing yourself back up to seated. And coming into tabletop position. With the shoulders stacked over the wrists, hips stacked over the knees. Inhale, look up. Tailbone up, belly lowers to the floor. Shoulder blades down and together. And then arch like an angry cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And a neutral spine. Inhale the right hand up. And Exhale, thread it under the left arm, bringing the right shoulder blade down to the floor. Tent your fingertips. Maybe walk the left fingertips forward. Deepen the stretch. And then bring that right hand back up, look up. Twisting open, heart shines to the sky. And come back to neutral tabletop. Inhale the left arm up. And thread it under the right. Dropping the shoulder blade, bringing the right fingertips forward. Walking the fingertips back. Left arm comes up, twist open. And lower to meet. Tuck the toes and hover the knees just an inch off the ground. Open the eyes of your elbows forward and push back into a hovering child's pose. And lift your tailbone up to the sky for your first downward facing dog of the day. Walk your dog by pedaling your feet out and keep your hips lifted, shoulder blades back. This nice triangle shape, distributing the weight evenly between the hands and the feet. Roll forward into plank. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, lower the chest, wrapping the elbows with the tailbone still high, and push the pelvis forward into cobra. Lifting the hips, looking up, shoulder blades down, and push back into child's pose. Tuck the toes, lift into downward facing dog, lift the heels, and walk forward. You come to meet the hand. Halfway lift, inhale, look forward, straight spine. Exhale, lower Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up. Santa Samasthiti. Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet are parallel or toes touching heels apart. Eyes of the elbows face forward, palms face forward. Take a moment to ground your feet. Lift your toes up and spread them wide. Push the four corners of the soles of your feet down to the ground and drop each toe one by one, keeping them as wide apart as you can, gripping the mat, and then remembering that sensation of mat supporting you, the earth supporting you. Inhale your arms up. Lower all the way with Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, out of Uttanasana. Look forward, straight spine. Plant the hands and step or jump back into plank. Uttanasana. Lower Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, chin. Push forward through the pelvis. Baby cobra and full cobra. Inhale, draw their shoulder blades back. And push back into child's pose. Tuck the toes and lift the hips into downward facing dog. Lift the heels, walk forward. Lower Uttanasana. Inhale the arms all the way up. Samasthiti, hands in front, heart center, and Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, hands up, sun salutation A. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Flowing through our Stanga Namaskar or Chaturanga. Lowering down, elbows wrapped in, no more than 90 degrees. Tucking the toes. Pushing up, Uttam Mukha, upward facing dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet out. Lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Open the hips, stacking them, and do a few hip circles. Open up the hip flexors. If it's available to you, ground into the left palm and flip your dog open. Maybe the left heel comes up, wild thing. If you're flipped, flip back. And meet a three-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow. Coming over the wrist. Three-legged dog. Right knee to left elbow. Three-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow. And plant the hand on the mat behind the right hand. Plant the back foot at a 45-degree angle and come up into Warrior One. Hands parallel, stacking the knee over the ankle. Bring the shoulder blades down together. And then opening up into Warrior Two, hips open, looking over the right fingertips. Stacking that knee over the ankle. Straighten that left right knee. Push the left hip back. Coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose, rotating down as though you're between two panes of glass, one in front of you, one behind. You're two-dimensional. If your hands are all the way down, make sure you're not collapsing forward. Bring your hand to your shin, open up that shoulder, and then go down and see if you can maintain that openness and side stretch. One long line from your left hand all the way to your right hand. Cartwheel the hands down to the inside of your right foot, lizard pose. Could rock back and forth a little bit. Option to come down to your forearms. You could even make a pillow with your hands and come all the way down. Engaging your core, pulling your belly to the spine. And coming up. Frame that foot with your hands and straighten that front knee. Pyramid pose. Plant that back foot and open up that hand. You can take off into the moon. The block would come in handy here. And then coming back down, frame the foot. Kick that right foot up into three-legged dog. Lower to downward facing dog. Lift the heels and walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower Dhanasana. Inhale, hands all the way up. Samasthiti, Tadasana. Left side. Inhale, the hands all the way up. Lower Dhanasana, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Balankonasana. plank, and flow through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Lift the left foot up, three-legged dog. And open the hip, doing some hip circles. If it's available to you, ground into the right palm and open up. Heart opener. And flip back. Three-legged dog. Left knee comes to left elbow. Three-legged dog. Left knee comes to right elbow. Three-legged dog. Left knee to left elbow and plant it behind the left hand. Lift the back foot and come up into warrior one. Stack that knee over the ankle and open the hip, warrior two. Looking over the left fingertips, arms parallel to the ground. Straighten the front leg, Shakira the right hip back. Revolve the arms and come down to Trikonasana. Opening that shoulder up, pushing the pelvis forward, looking up. Breathe here. And lower the hands to the inside of the left foot, lizard. Rock back and forth, opening up the hip flexors. Option to come down to the forearms. Maybe even all the way down. The head on the arms. Engage the navel. And push up, framing the foot with the hands. Straighten the front knee. Pyramid pose. Plant that back foot. And open up. Inhale, look up. Open the palm to the front of the room. And feel how that opens the shoulder even more. Lower to frame the foot. And kiss back up, three-legged dog. Lower, downward facing dog. Lift the heels and walk forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale the hands all the way up. Samasthiti, Tadasana. Inhale the hands up. Lower all the way with Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower, plank. Flowing through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Lift the right foot, three-legged dog. Left elbow, right elbow to right knee. Foot up. Right elbow to left knee. And kick it out. Opening up, revolve side plank. Breathe here. And lower, kicking the foot up. Knee to nose. And plant it between the hands. Drop the back foot and the knee. Crescent lunge. Hands come up. Slight backward bend. And coming down, opening the back foot. Tadasana. Side lunge. Foot is flexed, hands in prayer heart center. You could use your hands and come over to the other side. Your foot can be up or down, the one that you're balancing on. Switch sides. One more time. And frame the front foot with your hands. Kick the foot up. Lower to downward facing dog. Heels up. Walk forward. Lift. Inhale. Lower with Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up, Hasta Uttanasana. Samasthiti Tadasana. Do 2 cleansing breaths all together, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. Sigh it out. Inhale, arms up, left side. All the way down with Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or flip back into plank. Flowing through your vinyasa. Elbows wrapped in. Meeting in downward facing dog. Left leg comes up, 3-legged dog. Left knee to left elbow. Left foot up. Left knee to right elbow. Kick it open. And revolve side plank. Revolve back down. Kick your foot, 3-legged dog. Knee to nose. Plant it between the hands. Drop the back knee. Tuck the toes and come up in a crescent lunge. Pivot that outside leg and foot, Skandasana. Using your hands or not, coming over the other side. One more. And last one. Framing the right foot with the hands, kicking the foot back up. And down, downward facing dog. Lift the toes, the heels, walk forward, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale all the way up. Samasthiti Tadasana. Open up all the way. Tuck your toes inwards. Wide stance. Inhale the arms all the way up. Hips. All the way down to dangle. Interlace the hands behind you. And bring the arms forward. Feeling how that brings the crown of your head closer to the floor. Engaging your quads, your calves. Release the arms and grab a hold of the heels. Pull on the feet, elbows come out to the sides. Feel that open up space between each vertebra. Head comes closer to the floor. Release the heels, hands come under the face. You could maybe widen your stance if that's available to you. Try to lean your body weight forward so that your head touches the floor. And then if your head was down, come back up. Walk your hands forward. Identify your right hand and your left ankle. Grab underneath your left arm. So my right hand is grabbing my left ankle and I'm looking under my left arm. Pulling on that ankle, feeling a deep stretch in the side body and shoulder. Release Release the hands, switch sides. Looking under the right arm, pulling on the right shin, feeling a deep stretch in the left shoulder. Release the hands forwards and walk them under the face. Maybe shorten your stance and point your toes outwards, coming down into Malasana squat. So your hands are at heart center. You might need to shorten your stance a little bit. Your spine is straight. You're using your elbows to push those knees apart. And then put your palms on the ground. Bring the tailbone up. Lower into Malasana squat. Straighten that spine. And push up. Inhale the arms up all the way. Up. And then bend the knees, coming down into Goddess, Utgata Konasana, cactus arms. Trying to get those thighs parallel as possible to the mat. And then inhale, straighten the knees, come up, hands in prayer. Bend into Goddess, cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. Hands in prayer, heart center. And step your feet together. We'll do a couple balancing poses. Take a moment to find a drishti, a spot on the wall or the floor, unmoving, something you can stare at to help you balance and focus. We'll start with tree pose. So grounding into the floor with our feet. Shift your weight into your left foot and bring your right foot up so that the sole of your foot is on your thigh or on your shin. Try not to put it exactly on your knee because that could put some undue pressure there. Or you could bring your foot into lotus so the heel is at your thigh. Hands in prayer, heart center. You can balance here. Option to grow your tree up. Option to sway your branches in the wind. And an option to balance on your toe. To do that, you're going to drop your hands hinging at the waist. Tent your fingertips, touch the floor. Bend that left knee, sitting on the left heel. Bring your hands to the sides. Grow your spine tall. Identify a new drishti on the floor, maybe 4 feet in front of you, and stare at it. And bring your hands to prayer and heart center. Breathe. Come out, put your hands down. Straighten up. Hands come to prayer, heart center. And release. Maybe shake that foot out. Shift your weight to the other side. And bring the other foot up. Left foot up. Hands to prayer, heart center. You could stay here staring at your drishti. Option to grow your tree. Option to sway your branches in the wind. Or maybe you come down to balance on the right heel. Bring your fingertips down, bending. Hands come to the sides. Straightening the crown of the head up. Staring at your new drishti. Hands come to prayer, heart center. Lowering the hands, coming out the same way you came in, bending, straightening the knee, hands to heart center, and release. Inhale the arms up, coming into chair pose. So Bending with the tailbone tucked down. Lift the right leg over the left. Hook the right toes behind the left calf or just have it crossed. Swing the right arm under the left, eagle arms. You could have your palms touching or palms back to back, or if that's not accessible, you can grab opposite shoulders. And just bend into that front knee, lifting your hands and your elbows away from your face. And unwind, hands up. And into chair. Left leg comes over. Left arm sinks under. Elbows and hands come away from the face and sink lower. Eagle. And release. Bring your arms all the way down. And coming into seated. Keeping the knees up. Bring your arms parallel to the mat. You're going to do a few crunches to open your palms up. And balance on your sits bones, bringing your feet up, spine straight, Navasana. We're going to go all the way down to Shavasana, but not completely. We're going to hover 1 inch off the mat. So expand and hover. Crunch. Do 3 of these. 2 and 1. And lower all the way. Inhale. Bring the knees up. Take the right foot, place it on the left knee. You push your palm down gently on that thigh. Notice how you've created a triangle shape with your legs. Take your right hand through the triangle and grab your shin with the other hand. And draw your knee closer to your face, relaxing the right and left foot. Feeling a deep stretch in the right hip. IT band, compression of the sciatic nerve. Relax your head on the floor. Lower the foot and twist that right leg all the way over into eagle legs again. Arms come up parallel in front of you. And twist the right arm under the left, eagle arms. And touch the fingertips above your head on the floor. On the exhale, you're going to bring your elbows to the knees in a crunch. Inhale, tap. Exhale, crunch. 3 more. 3. Tap. 2. Tap. 1. Tap. Unwind your legs and your arms. Bring your left foot to the right knee and gently press that left thigh down. Bring the left hand through the triangle and grab it with your right hand. Bring your shin closer to the face. Breathe through that deep stretch. Lowering the right foot, twisting the left foot all the way into eagle legs. Arms come up and parallel in front of you. Left arm swings under the right, eagle arms, and tap the floor. Inhale, and on the exhale, crunch. Inhale, tap. 3. Tap. 2. Tap. 1. Tap. And unwind. Breathe here. Roll over onto your right side, fetal position, pushing up through your left hand. Come up seated. Swing your legs out in front of you, Paschimottanasana. Inhale the arms up. With a straight spine, bend your knees and grab your feet. Looking forward, straight spine. Push your heels forward slowly as much as you can, straightening the knees, keeping that spine straight. Then tuck the chin, look at the navel. Bring the elbows out and pull on those feet, flexing the heels forward, sucking the belly in, bringing your head all the way down as far as you can. Eventually the head touches the knees. And release, coming back up to seated, Dandasana. Bring the left sole of the foot to the right thigh. Inhale the arms up, Janu Sirsasana. Flex the right heel, turn to the right foot, and lean down, grabbing the foot, keeping your knee as bent as you need to here. If your torso is not square to the floor, maybe you need to drop your left shoulder blade in. Engage the belly, flex the right heel forward. And then grab the toes with your right fingers, your right peace fingers. Grab the big toes. And open up your left arm, looking up. Maybe take the right hand to the left knee and drop the left fingers to grab the toes. If you're here in this twist, try to really pull on that knee and look up under the left armpit. And open up, switch sides, Janu Sirsasana. Inhale the arms up, bend the knee as much as you need to hook onto that foot. Head comes to knee, and then flex that foot, straighten it as much as you can. Maybe drop the right arm a little bit to square your torso to the floor. Flex the left heel forward. Breathe. Take the left peace fingers and grab the left big toe. Right arm comes up, looking under the right arm, shining your chest open to the sky. Maybe your left hand comes to the right knee. And drop the right toes, right hand to the right toes. Pulling on the right knee, looking up under the right armpit. Breathing, shining your chest open to the sky. Deep side body stretch. And release. Bring the soles of your feet together in front, butterfly. It can be as far forward or as close to your groin as you want. This feels good. Maybe cup your feet with your hands and grow your spine tall, tuck your chin. Bring your shoulder blades back and together, and hinging from the waist, lower down, forehead touches the floor. Release the feet and just let your hands rest where they may lie. Stay here for 2 minutes. If this is too intense, you can bring your feet forward a little bit. And when you're ready, walk the hands back in, connect seated. Lower down to lie on your back. Bring the knees up. I have enough room behind me. Switch down a bit if you've got a wall behind you. What you're going to do is place your palms facing the mat, and you're going to swing your legs up all the way over your head into plow. Toes touch the floor. Tuck your shoulder blades in, under. Stay here. Relax the neck. Try not to turn your neck in this position to avoid injury. You could stay here. You could bring your hands to your lower back. Bend the knees. And while supporting your lower back, straighten your knees. Supported shoulder stand. Breathing here. Feeling all the oxygenated blood flowing to your brain. And to release, bring your knees back to the forehead. Plow. Hands come to the mat. And we roll down slowly. Knees are still up. Bring your feet, touch the seat. Lift the pelvis up. Maybe interlace the hands and draw your shoulder blades down under into bridge. Chin is tucked. Try not to move your head here. Breathe. And release the pelvis down. Maybe a windshield with the knees, side to side. Resetting the spine. And then one more time into bridge, bringing the feet to the seat. Or you could come up into wheel. So for bridge, again, you're going to lift the pelvis, interlace the hands, tuck the shoulder blades. For bridge, you're going to put your hands by your head, so the palms are facing down. Your feet are by your seat, and you're going to push up through the hands, the pelvis, everything all the way up into wheel. Try to keep your knees parallel to each other, and breathe.
Feels like a Sunday.
You're ready to release, slowly lower. Crown of the head comes to the floor. Lower your hips. Untuck your head. And lie down into Shavasana. Breathe.
Here in my home, right where I belong. Blazing by the mistletoe.
And lift the knees. Windshield wiper them out, side to side.
It's all December long. Feels like
And then bring your feet to the mat so your knees come to the right side. Open your arms out and look over the left hand. You could straighten both legs for a deeper twist.
Feels like a Sunday.
Coming back, knees up. Knees drop to the left. Straighten the legs. And we'll go over the right fingertips. Deep side stretch. And then coming back to Savasana. Bring that right knee up to the right shoulder. Possibly a little bit outside your rib cage to allow you to fill up your whole rib cage with air and bring that knee even further down. And Pressing the ascending colon and release that leg, Savasana. Left foot comes up, hold the knee to the left shoulder, and inhale. Compressing the descending colon, maybe flexing the right heel, relaxing the left foot. And releasing both feet. Bringing both knees up, giving yourself a big hug, rocking side to side. Feel your lower back release. And this ball roll onto your side and come onto your belly. Bring your hands to the sides of your shoulders and push up, looking up, baby cobra. Lift your feet, lift your hands to hover 1 inch above the mat. And then lower. Tent your right fingers. Identify your left foot and swing it over the right. Bring that right arm out. Left fingertips are tented. Feeling this deep stretch in the right shoulder. If you're not feeling it, you could bring your right knee up too for deeper stretch. You could walk your left fingertips forward. And release onto your belly. When she comes to the floor, breathe. Bringing your right arm out, tented fingertips, and your left arm out all the way. Identify your right foot and swing it over the left, rolling over that left shoulder, opening up, walking those right fingertips forward. You could even bring up your left knee for a deeper stretch. This feels really good on my computer posture. And then release to lie on your belly. Your other cheek comes to the mat and relax. Roll over into your back. Shavasana. Try to gain that sensation of an elongated spine. Maybe you flex your feet, draw your heels and your legs down a bit. You can lift your pelvis up 1 inch and bring it down. You could lift each hand and bring it down 2 inches. You can lift your shoulder blades and tuck them under. And then just let everything fall open and relax. I'd like to read you a short poem by Rupi Kaur. Stay strong through your pain. Grow flowers from it. You have helped me grow flowers out of mine. So bloom beautifully, dangerously, loudly. bloom softly. However you need, just bloom. And you'll stay here for a few minutes in Shavasana, deep stillness. If you find your mind wandering, come back to the breathing. When you're ready, bring awareness back into the body. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe rotate the wrists and the heels, the ankles. Bring sensation back. Roll into a fetal position on your right side. Support your head with your arm. Just relax and breathe. Taking your time of palm and touch up. Coming into a seated position. Maybe bringing your hands to the knees. Bring the chin slightly tucked and the head up. Inhale for Om. We're going to inhale and synchronize. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale all together for Om. Thank you. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.